Hello, welcome to the Keep It Simple Astronomy channel, to the Dobsonian Power Sessions. And today we have the moon, of course, but it's, I think, about 55% illuminated, and it's very low, it's still very low in the sky. And the good news is that we have no wind, we have a clear night, a part of the moon. And I chose this object because yesterday I was watching this and it was beautiful. And it's an object that often people can't catch because it's from Scorpius constellation at south, and it's very low in the sky. Even here at my latitude, 37 degrees, it's very low in the sky. It will be about 15, 16 degrees of altitude. So most often people can't catch it. Anyway, as I catch it very well yesterday, today I wanted to share this with you. And also I have another advantage, let's say like that. It's pointing south, it's positioned in south, and the people that have equatorial platforms, at least with me at this latitude, when I point to the south, it tracks very well. Not perfect, of course, but much better than the other parts of the sky. 2 days ago we were catching the Crescent Nebula, and I knew it was an hard part of east and very high in the sky. It's a small zone that I have that make me have to change the speed and adjust that, and it's like that. Today this object is beautiful, and we will catch it with this telescope. We will have fun with this, a 12-inch powerful Dobsonian, which I love. It's well balanced now. It's very easy to balance because the telescope will be even more pointing more down than this in the picture. It will be almost horizontal at 16 degrees of altitude. To this area here is south, it's the ocean. It's not an advantage today because it's so hot here. Outside it's super hot. We have warnings of high temperatures, and it's all like burning with that effect of the earth with too much warm. So we will be using this. I use the balance these magnets, and I place it already here at the bottom, so that I can have the balance. In these situations of south, I capture a lot of objects in this area of the sky, which I love, and I'm used to balance there, and it's easy. It's easy. I have no problem to do that. So let's just check one thing. It's the weather first. I like just to check if we have some. The wind, I think it's no wind, almost nothing. So I think it will keep like that. You see, as I usually say to you, we want the blue, and we are at the blue. Now, we are, for the people that don't know, we are in Europe, south of Europe, in the Iberian Peninsula. And this is Portugal. This is Algarve, Portugal, a region of south of Portugal, near Africa. Africa is here, right here. And we have blue. We don't have the greens that mess with us, and the orange even worse. So this is fine. Now let's check just the clouds. I think we have no clouds also. Sunny, 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 everything. And I like this Meteo Blue site for watching this. I click here on the play button. Okay, and then I wait this to progress. And now, no. Not this one, is this one. Play button. This one, you see, we are surrounded by nothing. The clouds are all, let me see. I like to control this. You see? Lucky today. With this we have luck today. Here no clouds, so we will be fine, and the wind will not. It's protecting us. So we only have the moon as an obstacle, and we will overcome that. Now, this is for the people that don't know. This is a live stream where we will watch the sky live, a beautiful object showing you the Dobsonian power. Often people say that the Dobsonian is no good for imaging and so on, and I'm proving you, not you but many people that think like that that's not true, and we can have very nice images and loads of fun, even more fun than with other telescopes that require me to connect everything and take 1 hour or more to align, etc, etc. And like this, it was only to place it outside, go dinner, and wait for this to warm up, not cool down because it's so hot outside. It's warming up, it's acclimating, and now it should be fine. Let me just check here. Hello, Quasar. Hello, Carlos. Are you in Algarve already? Here it's hot and the water is very good. Just for you to know. Hello from Georgia, Linux, Astro. Welcome. I heard you mention magnets in another live stream. Brilliant. Yes, I'm using again the magnets. The thing is, it's very hard to balance in certain regions of the sky. This 12-inch Dobsonian, which is super heavy. The 8-inch is much more easier. I have no problems with the 8-inch. I'm taking a bit of some minutes because I know in a few minutes, it will be higher in the sky and the moon will be a bit lower. I studied that. You have no clouds because they are all over here. Oh, that's like that. They change. Hey Ray, welcome back. We missed you. Hi Australia, Jim Davis from that beautiful place. You know, Jim, once upon a time, many years ago, I was thinking on going to live in Australia, just for you to know. But the things changed. Okay, so now let's do what we should do, which is to open Stellarium first. And the beginners, please feel free to ask whatever you want. These sessions of the Dobsonian power are for you to learn EAA also, to enjoy the session and the beautiful objects, but also I like to show what I do and explain very well for you to learn. I also leave in the description of the live streams always the link to the free push tool that I have and you can install for free, and the video explaining how to use it. It's very easy. And also 2 playlists, one for EAA beginners, which have everything you need to start, Dobsonian EAA, but also other telescopes. This is focused on the Dobsonian. And also for advanced users, like the use of sequencer. I'm warning you a lot, I insist, it's very important. I can help you to after you manage to enter the EAA, I help you to do the sequences. May seem complicated, but they're not. They are very easy to do. And yesterday I was having something, I thought it was a bug with a sharp cap, and it was not. It was something in a new sequence that I made, and I forgot to change. But now I have them all correct with the darks, everything. So let's see. I will search because this is Cat's Paw. This nebula is amazing. Look how close it is from the Earth. It's only 16 degrees of altitude. I'll place like this. You see how close it is from. And Sagittarius here. We are near the black hole. The black hole The Milky Way black hole is around here. I think it's here, in this region here. It's very nice. And we are near, so we have loads of dust within the nebula and the Earth. And we will use... Okay, let's see how I will get it. Usually this nebula is easy for me. I do like this. I can see Antares in the sky and these 3 stars, so this will be my reference. This is what I do on visual or on imaging. Then I will search, this is Scorpius, but what I see in the sky is not like this. What I see well in the sky is like a triangle, like this, here, here, and here. I see these 3 brilliant stars. They are brighter, so I can see the shape of a triangle. And it's easier for me to find the object like that. So I will search for the triangle outside. Let me change for the Telrad. And from this triangle, this star up here, it's bright. I will place the Telrad a bit up. This do like a tangent, almost a tangent to the inner circle. But first I will focus. I want this very well focused. Now this is ready. Now Sharp Cap. We open Sharp Cap. This is a very nice software. My favorite. I will place it here for you to see. Now you see the sequencer. You have to learn this. I help you. I help you if you need. I do here a sequence for you to see. It's very easy. Start 294. This is the camera I'll be using. The 294. All the power today. With an Nexus, with a camera 294 and with a 12-inch Dobsonian. Will be very nice. Now I will point first to the bright star to check the focus and connect the platform. Hold on, it will be fast. Okay, it's not focused. The same trick we use with the shape of the star, the spikes. Let's zoom in. You see here? I will zoom more for you to see. You see? When we see this, we can think like this is fine. No, this here, this axis here, show us that is not focused. So I have here my controller. I use this for the one that don't know. I use this. It's a simple infrared controller that I bought from UK, and I can... Nope. The other side. Nope. Much. I have different speed also here. I can adjust. Okay. Let's wait for the image to stabilize and to see if it's everything okay. It is. Look, a satellite right in front of Antares. Elon Musk print. Okay. Now let's place again the auto here at the top right, auto, and it places the image like this. And now we can find the nebula. Let me check again. Okay. You will see how beautiful this is. How beautiful this nebula is. And is exotic. Hold on. Now it's time to start hoping. Let's do the trick of the mini histogram again here. Thunderbolt, because this nebula is faint. And now let's plate solve, because I'm near the plate solve. It's plate solving, the yellow bar here. And when it turns green, it will be solved. Let me check. No, it will not solve because I didn't do. Hold on. I always forget this, and it's so simple. Cancel. Like this, it doesn't solve. I have to click on the nebula and then Control 1. It's so simple, and I always forget. And then the pointer, you see the brown pointer going there over the nebula? It's very nice. Now it will solve. Okay. Plate solve. Now it will solve. We wait a bit. Now it's solved. It's green, and we go here. I'm near. Yes, I'm always near. You see? The telescope, I pointed the telescope and it's saying that it's here, and this is the reality, it's there. And I have just to lower a bit to catch the nebula. It's very easy, very nice, this push-to system. Now, let's place it. You see, it's faint, but it's there. Yes. We got it. Now, let's live stack. Yesterday, I will use 10 seconds. Yesterday, I did 15. But I have a theory about this. So, Nexus... No. Nexus live stack 25, 10 seconds. Okay. Let me check the temperature. Wow, 33. I will have to connect my... I'm sorry, I will reset this. Because I will have to connect my mini cooler. This is too hot. You see what happened in the summer? 33. Hold on. In a while it will be lower. It lowers until 5 more or less, 5 degrees, which is enough for me. It's a mini cooler made by me. So again, 25 temperature, Nexus live stack, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. And now we will watch first the full width half maximum. This is the filter you know I use to reject bad frames, bad stars, because with 10 seconds will be more rejected than with shorter exposures like 4 or 8. 8 usually is a good choice. I may increase to 7. 7, not to reject this. He rejected this to these two, but now you see, and I think they are okay. 7 are okay. It's not perfect, but it's not elongated. Yes, they are okay. This little star here is because there are 2 stars here, but the others we can see from the others. Now let's go to the histogram, autocolor, auto stretch, and adjust here. This is effect of the moon. All this noise. I'm using a Bader neodymium. I will auto like this. With a Bader neodymium it helps a bit, but not too much because it's a soft filter. Let's wait now a bit. You see the vignetting? The vignetting here. It's normal in this camera, large sensor camera, and especially these nights. I have a bit of tilt. You can see the difference of the left side and the right side. I'm testing this night after night with different things that I'm doing to see that if I can correct. It's not being perfectionist, but to work like it should work. Because with the Nexus I had to change the adapter. I had a very nice adapter from APM that has a system that don't introduce any tilt, but the regular focuser, which I have no adapter now because I need back focus for the Nexus to go in the focuser. Those little screws, we are all used to them, but they, for imaging, for perfect imaging, you know that when you tight a bit, they just a small micron, but it's enough to introduce a bit of tilt. That's the reason of my tilt. But now I'm doing the things to see if I can collimate and considering that correction already. Let's see. It's not important. We will clean the vignetting like we used to do, like moving the bar here on the peak. You see the bar. There are 2 bars here. The black at the left and the mid-level at the right. There is another one, the white level we don't touch. Black and white, and black and mid-level. We want the black, the left bar here on the peak. Okay. And now the right one, I will move it to the right to see. To the right it gets less brighter, but it will cut the vignetting, and to the left, you see near the peak, we'll introduce loads of brightness, but also the noise. As along the stack we will lose some noise, which is good. The stack will get rid of some of the noise. Then we can push it to the left again. So I will leave it like this. I will lower a bit the red. Zoom. You see the red is too much to the right. Let's see if it works. Yes, it gets better. It gets better. Let me see the blue. Okay, I lower also the blue to align here this zone with a white wave here. This is always like this. And now I will push a bit the mid-level to see if I can... Okay, this is enough. This is enough for now. You see? We still have a vignetting, but also because this nebula has here loads of dust and nebulosity, and it will go right to the top. We can't see, but there's more nebulosity here. This is a powerful, one of the most, if not the most important region of our Milky Way of star formation. Loads and loads of new stars are being born here, and it's very recent, about a few million light years, a few million years, I think, not light years, a few million years ago. Let's start. And what is very curious about this phenomena, let me just uncheck the zoom and push a bit more. Okay, and we wait. What is very interesting about this phenomena of a quick loads at thousands and thousands of stars, of star creation here, new stars, newborn stars. And what is very interesting is that the scientists don't know why, because they usually give that attribution to supernova, which provides then the star formation, and to the galaxy, how to say, two galaxies that go against each other, a fusion of two galaxies, and the collision of two galaxies. Those are the two motives for to create the conditions for star formation, according to the scientists, for these quick stars and loads of stars formation. And they can't explain in this nebula, which is not far away from us. They can't explain, they have no explanation for that phenomena in this particular nebula, which is, I think it's wonderful. So many things that we don't know. It's just one more. But it's fine. Now we will start to see here, this is the Cat's Paw Nebula. It emulates, or it looks like a print of a cat paw. And we will start to see more and more detail here of nebulosity, the inner nebulosity here. Along the stacking, we have 28 stacking and 18 ignored. Just 18 ignored. But I knew it will be like that. Now let me just check the speed, because I know this is drifting as usual. It's drifting to the right. I think I have to increase the speed. I didn't know the speed to use here, I don't remember, but I think it's too low. Hold on. Hey Linux. Yes, this is a rare target. You will not see often people catching this. Even the astrophotographers we usually watch pictures from. This is the Dobsonian power. De Canarias, hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido o bienvenida. I love Canaries. Canary Islands are beautiful. Iowa, United States, welcome. John. The longer I make my exposures, the more satellites, airplanes, bats and things I end up imaging. It's true. The trick to overcome that is do what I'm going to do now. It's, as I have no satellite, I save exactly as seen. And then I have already, you see, I have already this image here. This is the first snapshot to make sure I have something. And then we'll see if I have to reset the stack because of a strong satellite. Look, in live stacking with SharpCap, if you have the satellite remover tool. I don't use it. If you click here on the right, let me see if you see. Yes, if you click here, you see here. Hold on. It's interesting for astrophotography because you wait much more time, and it's yeah, I can imagine it's horrible to have all the work. Remove satellite trails off, but you can turn on, and it will remove that. This software is smart. It will remove the satellites that bomb your image. Let me take this off. And also, this I use. It helps, but if it's a low satellite, a soft track, I have here stacking here at the bottom. The stacking algorithm. You have the default or Sigma clipping. I use Sigma clipping. I use the Sigma clipping. I think this is only on the paid version I have. Hold on, this is now going to the right. I know the speed now. Now I think it will stabilize here around the middle. I didn't remember the speed for this. It would be very nice if I could have a remote control for the speed of the platform. It is possible, but I don't know. I will try to figure this. Now, the enhancement tab, as usual, I go here and I click on bilateral filter. It will help. You see, look how it helped reducing here this noise, this intrusion noise. I will disconnect for you to see. Off, you see, and now on. Let me zoom for you to see how it works so well in some objects like this one. I like to use this always. I will on now. You see? Off, off, and now on. You see? You should see something darker. It removed some of the noise. Now I can see here, I still see, you see, along the stack it will working better. I can still see here some green. And it was not supposed to be here because this nebula, we can see the hydrogen, the the red, but the green and the blue that this all region have is lost in the way within the nebula and the Earth because of the materials we have between us and the nebula. It's a region with lots of things in the middle. So what we know, the scientists know, and gave that information. I read that information, that only the hydrogen, the red, can be reached by my telescope. So this green, it's all noise. I know that it's noise because I know already how it works, this kind of pattern. And it's also, I can see here some blue. But this is an intrusion. Now I will try to lower the green to see if it helps now. Histogram. One tick down. It turns more red. Now I will increase the blue. 1. Too much. Down the blue. Down again. Okay, it's better. Now it's perfect because this is the nebulosity, but we still have green in the middle. Let's wait a bit more. We have 9 minutes already, but we wait a bit more for the software to stack and the image can be built in a better, perfect, more sharper. And it will be, even with the moon. Let me see the chat. Thank you. It is beautiful. I love this. That's why I wanted to share with you, because now the moon will be harder. Try it. It's very nice. If you can catch it, it's a must try now, and you may have a good shot after this full moon, but then it will be gone. It will be too low. Thank you. How is the speed adjusted on your equatorial platform? Is with a simple remote. Not a remote. Yes, it's a remote, but it's connected by a cable. Let me see if we see here. No. Hold on. Let me see if I have it here. It's here. I will show you. If some of you know, I'm not good on electronics and that stuff, you see. But I know that someone that knows about that business can, because this have a cable like the ones of the telephone, the old telephones. It's a Cat 10 or something like that. Cat 10 connected to the. This is, I think it's an Arduino or something that controls the platform here. A black box that's it's hiding here. And this is the speed. This is to reset this button here. When the platform is over, right here, I click here and this goes fast to the beginning. It's very nice. It's a must-have also, because imagine to push to pull a 12-inch with a smaller telescope. It's okay, but not with this. And this is the speed 0 to 10. It's a wheel 0 to 10. There must be a way that I can connect here something like this to something that I don't know. Something to the people that control electronics will know what to do. I don't. Let me readjust the histogram, not too much, because we don't want like this. Now let me see. A bit more for you to see it better. We were at the enhancement. Bilateral filter, you saw that the effect was good. And now the unsharp mask. Click. And it will turn everything sharper. And will slightly make pop some stars because there are loads of clusters here that we can't see because of the dust. They are hidden. The nurseries, the star nurseries are hidden below all this nebulosity and dust, and it's incredible. This is a very nice nebula. Now I'm waiting for this to get better in the middle. And here we have a region also with faint nebulosity. We can't see it with this setup. We are not Hubble. But yesterday what was better? The weather was easier. And Tiago, how can I know if the camera I'm going to buy will get focus in my telescope or I need to modify it? No, you probably, if it's a ZWO, you will get focus, almost for sure. If it's a ZWO, those red cameras, I think you will get focus with any of them. You may need an extension in some situations, some setups. If there are setups, some telescopes that come with an extension and you have to use it for eyepieces. So if that's the case, probably you will have to use that extension. But you will have back focus, for sure. Don't have fear of that. Look, you all, if you buy to a reliable vendor, like the new ones, all those in the United States, iPoint Scientific and Agena, Astro, all those reliable sellers, or here in Europe, my sponsor, AstroArt, is very nice. Always look there because they have good prices. And with the shipping, often people don't watch the shipping and think, oh, this is cheaper here, but it's not after shipping. And AstroShop also, they have that cameras. The 224 is out of stock, at least in AstroArt and in many vendors. The 224. I like this one and I have to try it also. Maybe with the Raza. With the Raza, this is powerful for the Raza. It's very nice. With that field of view and that f2. Hola. Thank you. From Portugal. Big challenge. Paulo Gordinho. Target very low in the horizon. Yes, it's a challenge. I like challenges. You wait and you will see when we have Pluto to image. Maybe after this full moon, I will try Pluto here in the live stream. We will see Pluto here, live. Now tell me how many people do this. With the Dobsonian, eh? With the Dobsonian. The telescope that's not suited for imaging. Oh, I'm always explaining what I'm doing, Linux. It's a defect I have. Every live streams, I'm not leaving, just changing ads, different computer. On the bright side, you'll get 2 likes. Oh, thank you. Yes. You are like me. I always look at the bright side, at the half full cup of water. We get to be positive. Life is short. It's a waste of time to be angry every time. We lose health, we lose time, we lose everything. We win nothing. Absolutely nothing. We win with this. Connecting you with the sky, learn some things that you want to learn, even the experienced guys. You see how I do certain things. And beginners, please ask. If I have questions from beginners, I ask that kind of questions. If I have from experienced EAA guys, I will always also ask, also answer. This is for us to learn and to enjoy these beautiful objects and to learn a bit from them, from these objects. You know already this hydrogen, and the characteristic that the scientists don't know why so many, how they call, star boom stars formations. Something like that. Let me check here. I like to, when this is stacking, to learn something myself. I have here. Look, this is a good site with good information that I saw. This cat's Paw Nebula, also known as the Bear Claw Nebula. Scorpius, 5,500 light years from Earth. You see, it's not too far away. This we know already. It's large, we know. Most active stellar nurseries producing massive stars in the Milky Way. You see? The hot young stars embedded in the nebula are responsible for its glow. I didn't know this. The glow is produced by those young stars. And those stars are 10 times as massive as our sun, and formed within the last few million years. Yes, I was right. Few million years, not light years. You see the rest of the nebula here? This is an apod, probably. No, it's from ESO, the European Southern Observatory. It's beautiful. You see, at the right we have, but we can't see with our telescope. We can see only the main nebula. Thousands of stars, tens of thousands of stars, deep within the nebula's dust. I said that already. Baby boom. Yes, baby boom. The study from researchers from Harvard that the cat's Paw Nebula may be undergoing a stellar baby boom, which is a period of rapid star formation. Beautiful. See? This region is producing new stars at a more rapid pace. At a more rapid pace than the more famous Orion Nebula, making this NGC 6334 one of the most prolific stellar nurseries known in the Milky Way. Amazing, amazing. This object, and is not often talked because they can't image this, probably. It's the explanation, because it's beautiful and interesting. Yeah. The cause of the rapid star formation is still unknown. You see? What I said before. Facts. Red glow. Abundance of ionized hydrogen atoms. And this is interesting. The dust has an exceptionally low temperature, around minus 445 Fahrenheit. This is They are clothed. The dust is so clothed, and the stars so hot. We have to image also this one. It's the War and Peace or something. Let me see. Peace and War, or War and Peace. Can see here, but it's also a nice nebula for this telescope with a Nexus. Let me check now our amazing nebula. Histogram. I have to change this to move. Let me see. Like this, to the left, not too much. I will zoom because the peak is very thin. This. It's because of the moon, I think. We have to adjust this. So, you can see here. I will show you better. Hold on. You can see here the waves of the histogram. We want this all, if possible, aligned with the white one. So we can see here that the blue is too much to the left and the red too much to the right. What we have to do to move them, and if we lower, they come to the left. If we crank up, they go to the right. So let's lower the red. Just one tick. Oh. Let's lower the red and increase the blue. Too much. I'm watching also. While I'm doing this, I'm watching, of course, the image here. And now let's see. It may not be the perfect situation. You see, if I crank up the blue to align it perfectly with the others, it will mess the image. Look, sometimes the rules, you see, too much blue. So I crank down again and I break the rule. I will leave the blue like this, to the left. It's more or less as a reference. Then with our eyes, we adjust this the best we can. Let's crank up here to the left to get it brighter for you to see it better. So for the ones that enter now, we are watching the Cat's Paw Nebula in Scorpius constellation. We are watching in real time, live stacking with the moon. That's why this area here it's been difficult to pop the inner nebulosity. And we are doing EAA, electronically assisted astronomy, which is live stacking this image frame by frame. The software does the job. We have already 23 minutes live stacking this with 10-second exposures, which means 143 stacked frames. I will save as seen before a satellite. I was wrong. It's not a fits one. It's save as seen. I click on save, but it's a mistake. Save exactly as seen. This is the one we want. And it saves exactly the image. And tell me, this is how beautiful it is to have a Dobsonian, to place it outside, wait a bit to acclimate it. You can dinner like me to acclimate it. And then connect the cable to the laptop, the software. As you saw in the beginning of the stream, I did nothing apart from placing the Dobsonian and the equatorial platform and the camera inside the focuser. Nothing. The collimation is good. And just that, from the beginning of the stream, to connect the cable, the softwares, find the nebula, a bit of star hopping, and enjoying it with you all, fast and easy. With a Dobsonian, the telescope that it's not for imaging. Remember that. Dobsonians are not for imaging. This is not imaging. We are dreaming. Oh my god, my god. Let me see if I crank down the green a bit. It increases more the nebulosity. Yes, I will crank down the green. Gets better. And I will move now, readjust the bars. You see? Nice and steady. Nice and steady. If I crank down the blue. Better. Now I crank down the blue. You see, we are watching like someone that is painting a picture, or someone that is painting, and it's adjusting the color and so on. We want to adjust it to the reality. We don't want intrusive colors here. That's the beauty of EAA. Now I will slide this to the left, the mid-level again. And look how gorgeous it's becoming, this nebula. I'm cranking up the brightness for you to see it better, because we are online. I can see it better on my laptop, of course. Look how gorgeous this is, the Cat's Paw Nebula. You see, the more we stack, 26 minutes. I never go more than, more or less this. Not in your laptop or desktop, no? You didn't spill the cup of water. That's dangerous. I really like my 10-inch DOF for EAA. Works well on my platform also. It's a beautiful telescope, the 10-inch. I love so much the look. When I enhance the Dobsonian, it is not because I think the others are bad. Some people may think that, and I don't want you to think that. All the telescopes are fine, and the refractor is a perfect telescope for these large nebulas. Just to say that. But I love so much the Dobsonians that I think that even with the 8-inch that I have and a 6-inch, that I saw many people do wonderful things with a 6-inch Newtonian. So if they do with a Newtonian, I can do it with a Dobsonian, a 6-inch. And you too, because it's possible. The thing is, the Newtonian has a better tracking. But here, with these tricks I do, that you know, that you are watching, we can overcome the things. Truly beautiful. Yes. The EAA is free. How is that? It's free. The telescope costs money. Probably. The equatorial platform also. A laptop also. Or a device. The camera also. But the EAA, and I think you're referring, you want to say that the EAA process, yes, it's free. The SharpCap version, free version, they have a free version that does EAA. The only thing that they don't have certain little things like the Sigma clipping here, down here, that you don't need. You use the default algorithm. They don't have the autocolor bolt. You don't need. You do it manually here at these bars. Of course, it's more comfortable. And if I use this almost every night, I paid for the paid version. It's not so expensive, and I use it a lot. The quantity of uses I give to the SharpCap, now I have I don't know, 1 cent, 1 pen, one pen, no, of each use. 1 cent. You know what I mean. Let's adjust here. It's too much to the left here, and let's leave it a bit like a bit more. I will push up. I usually don't push too much to the brightness here at the mid level to the left, but I know that in online in a live stream I checked, and if I push a bit, you will see better. You see, and you don't have that, and some things, some details, which make better to pay for the pro version. But the rest, it's free. I use also a paid software which cost me $50 to do astrophotography. I will do now at the end for you to see in a few seconds, and it's $50. It was $50 for life. Also, I have SharpCap for life, and I have Topaz Denoise for life. SharpCap with updates, Topaz no. The Topaz Denoise you buy for life, but if in 5 years they have powerful updates, you have to pay that. So, Carlos, worth it, Carlos. I know that you are in the process of receiving a 224 a ZWO. You just have to connect it and use the free versions, and then you see. You do like I did. Try the free versions, the 224, not to spend too much money, and see if you want to. But you will want when you will try. If you like this. The nice thing about EAA is everyone can see. It's great for people who can't use an eyepiece at a start party. Exactly. And not also that. Old people, the eyes when getting older will get worse, the vision. And there's people that lose a bit, a lot of the vision they had, and they also love all their lives to watch through an eyepiece, and EAA is the solution. And then the bright objects. Also with light pollution. If you have light pollution and you can't see very well, but the bright objects and the planets and things like that, you do EAA to watch the deep sky objects, and you can see. Now it's the moon up. The moon's still up. In 50% of we have 50% of moon right now, and we can see this nebula at 16 degrees altitude, 16 degrees, with the haze of the ocean I have here, with loads of hot. This is hot outside. Let me see now the temperature, if it lower. You see? Remember, the temperature was 33.5, I think, if I'm not wrong. And now with the mini cooler, it lowered it to 30.4. Because it's so hot. I should connect the mini cooler before the session, when I'm cooling down. But it's working fine. So this is a difficult, hard object to capture. That's why you often don't see people capturing it. Let's readjust this, because it's with conditions that are not bad. I can't say they are bad, because they are not. I don't have anymore the LED light, street LED light, and I can't complain too much. But we have the moon, and the moon, I'm adjusting this to get a good picture. 33 minutes stack. Now what we are going to, let me see, the drift should be all over the place. No, it's stabilized here. Okay, it's stabilized. He was left and right and then stabilized, what I thought. I try different speeds. So remember, beginners, you are welcome to learn how to do EAA. I help you in what I can. Just ask in this chat every time you want. And the advanced users also. Don't be ashamed. If you have a shame, then you don't progress. You don't move on. And this is, we want to have fun. I want all of you in the future to do better than me. I'm not jealous for anyone. So we talk about this. You see, 10-inch knob. A 10-inch knob is very nice. And it's not so heavy as the 12-inch. Yes, I can show you the mini cooler. I have a video about it. It's a long video, an old one. Because it's long, almost an hour. Because I show all the process in detail. This is a video dedicated for people that really want to do that project. And at the description I have the links to the products. Yes, I can show you. I can show you the mini cooler. It's cute, the mini cooler. It fits well in the camera, and I just connect to the cable and that's it, to the power bank. It works at 5 volts. It's not too much. I will show you just an image from the video I have. It's an old video. Let me see. It was made in the summer, of course. A cooled camera is always better. Always. But let me see a good image here. Here, it works better. Okay. Here, there's a Peltier and a fan, a mini fan, and a cable. You can watch the video or search for mini cooler for camera, and or if you want, I can place the link there. Hold on, I will place the link here, and you can one day, if you want, just to see. You can skip if you want to the last part, the final of the video, as the demonstration of the speed and the temperature lowering 5 degrees. It's very interesting. It lowers 5 degrees. If I was connecting this, if I connected this with in advance, when I was cooling down, warming up the telescope, now it was with 5 degrees because it's a bit slow to cool down. I will save a scene, and I think it's okay to do some astrophotography. Let me just make a final adjustment to the histogram to see if it gets better. I think it's fine. Let me see, it's fine. And now we will do some quick astrophotography to see how it goes. Save as scene again. Now let's open Topaz Noise, as usual. The $50 software. And pull this image from the file. Today's SharpCap file. Here. Now it will update and clean this noise, this grainy noise around here and here. Takes a second. It's a progress bar down at the down bottom left. Updating. It's nice, this software. I don't have the patience to process. I don't like to process. Post-process. And that's it. You see? I will click for you to see the old one, and the new one. Old one, grainy, new one. Old one, new one. Opacity noise, it doesn't change too much this because it only clean the noise. It's a very nice software if used with caution. Now I save it. It will process and save. See? And that's it. Beautiful. And you kept a nice picture from your session. A processed one. Processed picture. But just with a quick astrophotography. I call it quick astrophotography because it is what it is. I click one button to update, to pull the image and update. Another to save. But it's astrophotography. John, yes, this EA presentation is a lot. To be popular, it is a good show for people who don't even know this exists in their own backyards. Yes, from my point of view, EAA, it's only starting. Because EAA is already, we have already Stellina and Interstellar Heavy Scope. That is EAA. What they do, it's EAA. You don't post-process, you just capture the picture and share. But Stellina and Heavy Scope, they are much more portable and expensive also, but that it will be the same. With everything we spend, it will be the same price. It's much more portable, but for me, I like to have the component of the visual. I like to have the aperture, which they don't have, so they don't capture like I can with we can with the Dobsonian certain objects. And they don't capture planets. We can't do EAA of planets. It's a mess. But we can capture them with a Dobsonian, with very nice pictures. There, it's planetary imaging. So the Dobsonian is very versatile. The worst part is the portability with a large Dobsonian, but I don't want that portability with this Dobsonian. I want this Dobsonian to stay here. I don't want to pick it to start parties. I like to do start parties like this with you. And if you want to jump in, I said to you already, Ray, if you want to jump in one day with a telescope, if you don't have a shame, I think you don't, just figure the way to do it and share with us. I will be happy. You see? I have a terrible vision. I can't use an eyepiece, but then I'm old. You see, it's that thing that we all will pass through that if we live till then. We will all get old, and EAA is our solution to keep watching the sky, and we can watch things. You can't watch this we are watching now, even in a dark place with an eyepiece. So, but I like a lot the visual component, the clusters, star clusters, and planets, especially the planets. You're invited, Ray. You have already a place, a seat here. When you help me in that weird live stream. We had fun with that. I laugh a lot with Doug. Hi Tiago, I have a question about plate solving, Brandon. Do you have ASTAP or Astro Tortilla? I use ASTAP, but plate solving never works. It says not enough stars, error. I use ASCOM. If you go to my description of any live stream, I have a link which I say where I say that this is a free push to system I use, and you have the link to the video showing where I download, what I download and install, if you want to know more. Autospell hates me. I know. I understand you very well. That's a problem I have. To connect with you, I'm not native English. In the videos it's very nice because I can go to a translator and before I talk, I speak. But here I can explain the things, and I know because you learn from me and I can understand you also, so we don't mind of that little things. We center on the value we have here. Having you here, an healthy group of people, small group of people, but healthy, always here around and learning and loving the same that I love. And you will, the ones that can't do this yet, like Carlos is buying the camera, etc., and other people, you will do it. This is so easy. 1 year ago, I didn't know nothing, absolutely nothing about this. A bit more than 1 year, 1.5 years. Nothing about this. And I wish I had someone like me in a video or in a live stream where I could learn faster. I had to work hard. Bye, Ray. Thank you. Try download ASCOM. See my. Look, remember I made an update to the video, Brandon. It's at the description. That now, for it to work, we have to click here. Let me take this. In SharpCap, it stopped working with the updates. We have to click here. In the telescope simulator, in tracking, you have to click on tracking. This is not stacking anymore. I think the platform may be over. Yes, it's over. Of course, it's already time to stop. Let me stop the platform and I show you. Hold on. Yeah, 1 hour, more than 1 hour here. Yes. So here you have to click on tracking, and here in the settings you choose plate solving. Astro Tortilla, no, here. Astro Tortilla, the plate solving application. I didn't mention that in the video, but you can see the image and just copy everything like I have. It should work. It should work. But it's not aligning anymore because it's not there. Okay, one more night, a funny night with Cat's Paw Nebula. And thank you very much for all to being here. Now we'll close the stream, and tomorrow video don't miss, especially the beginners, because it's beginners dedicated. And I will soon, people have been asking me, but I will really soon, maybe I can promise you, but maybe next week, next Friday, not tomorrow, the video about the polar alignment with sharp cap. It's very important. It's very important. It's good to know, and it's easy to know. It's a compact video with all the steps for you to polar align. You have to see Polaris to do that with sharp cap. It's what I do, and I have it always polar aligned because I mark the floor. So the people that have been patient for me to release the video, it's been it's also almost there. So thank you very much. Have a very nice weekend, and I will try to do something more with live streams when the moon is better. I will figure a way. Now the weather is fine. Bye bye.